I would now like to introduce someone from Sacramento Fire, Director of Emergency Services and Assistant Chief Jon Rudnicki. He has over 2 decades of experience in fire service, invaluable asset to our community. He has helped our department to innovate and improve. Please welcome Assistant Chief Jon Rudnicki.
I understand it's a mouthful. Rudnicki is how you say it, but that's okay. It's John. Hey, it's okay. I've been getting that my whole life. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's my honor and privilege to be here today. My name is Jon Rudnicki, and I'm privileged and honored to serve as an assistant chief and the director of emergency medical services for Metro Fire, for this community, for this area. The Grand Line area has long been a vital thoroughfare and a transportation corridor that connects the commercial areas, the residential, and all of the traffic that goes up and down, as we heard about earlier, from Elk Grove up to El Dorado Hills and Folsom. This area, we've seen the many accidents that we heard of. I'm sorry to hear about your recent event, but that just highlights why this is so crucial. This path is one that many take to get to school, work, but most importantly, home to their families. That's what we see. When we see an accident as described, it's when our responders are arriving on scene for somebody who's having their worst day, their worst incident, something they didn't plan for. What does the rest of their life look like? What are their family members at home? How are they going to respond if the outcome isn't as it was for you? Unfortunately, with the many significant safety challenges, such as vehicle accidents, we also have to consider wildfires and flooding. Though the topography and the fuels in this area are much different, not too long ago, we can look to the campfire in Paradise and see the significance that the roadway had on the access and egress. Some of our first responders jumped in their engines and went straight up there right when that fire broke. And as they're trying to make their way into Paradise, citizens were trying to make their way out. And we all saw the aftermath of that. Again, this looks much different, but we've had many wildfires out here, large wildfires. And on a roadway, we're worried about the smoke. We're worried about the shoulder. How do you turn your vehicle around, especially if it's coming from 4 lanes down to 2 and there's nowhere to go? Can you get out of your vehicle? Can you be safe? Floodings, we've seen plenty of those in the area. Nobody blows through a road as flooded sign purposefully, but sometimes it's maybe a lack of judgment, not seeing the sign, or they think they can pass. And unfortunately, we've seen those. Just last winter, we saw the many rescues we made across the county due to stranded drivers. So how is this going to affect this area to prevent that? When responding to calls, our mission in public safety is to respond to as quick as we can, treat the patients, care for them, and serve our community. At times when these people are having their worst day. When we look at the number of fatalities, incidents, the disasters that have affected this roadway, we can clearly see why this is so crucial. Why we're celebrating this today to make this improvement an engineered solution to prevent future problems. Most importantly, what we see firsthand, it's needed to ensure that brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas, all make it home to their family. They make it home to celebrate the next birthday, the next holiday, the many events that they're going to that day, the soccer game, whatever it is. That's what's most important. It's needed to ensure that the workers, our city workers, our county workers, the utilities, law enforcement, firefighters, we're all out here serving our community, and what does the safety look like for those individuals as well? This grant goes a long way in addressing many of the much needed improvements. And it helps ensure that not just our community is safe, but our first responders as well. We look forward to a future where our response to tragic calls on this area, on this road, is greatly reduced. And because of this grant, that future is now more real and closer due to the work of everyone here. Metro Fire is grateful to our federal and local partners here today, and we're grateful for all the work that's gone in to make this happen. So on behalf of our Metro Fire Board of Directors, Fire Chief Adam House, the women and men that serve this great community, thank you.